Okay, let's continue. Gifts, huh? I'd best go to bed. I will make sense of all this tomorrow. I can't sleep. I can't stop thinking about all this nonsense. Everything that old hack told me about the testaments, the gifts, about him. What Rosemary told me too. I find it hard to believe, but maybe it's true. If I do gather these testaments, if I do find my way to him, maybe I can finally leave this wretched town and live the life I'm meant to live. Start anew, somewhere far, far away. This could very well be my chance for happiness. I ought to at least try. I have to go to the woodland and find out. Right now. Okay. Very windy. Let's see if what that old hack said is true. I have to at least give it a try. Oh shit. So this is the woodland. I ought to find him. I ought to be brave. This visual style reminds me of Madoka Magica anime. Also, it starts like your cute anime with cute girls doing cute things, but actually it has a very dark side beneath it. And the whole premise of the show is that girls want their wishes to be granted, but it also comes with a very hefty price. So yeah, this comparison is very on point, I think. What is this wretched place? I'd best be careful, this could be dangerous. Ow! Holy! That dress is covered in blood, I think. A candle holder. What is such a thing doing so deep in the woods? Ointment. These moths aren't going anywhere, are they? I could fit through this passage. If only I could do away with these moths somehow. Now, how do I draw those moths here? All I have got on me is my lantern. Yeah, I'm not sure what I should do. Fuck. I have already come this far. It's too late to head back now. I must see this through. I am taking so much damage for no reason. Fuck. Okay, I kinda want to see what happens when I die. Ah, there's another candle here. Okay, I see now. Damn. Oh, that looked gruesome. Okay, so you don't get ending for die. Wait, so I did this one, but what about this one? It doesn't work. Do I need some item? What the hell? I don't know what I did. This got their attention, I suppose. I better be careful moving forward. I just wanted to check this again. Okay, let's see this dress. What in the... Have you met the witch? She's so very eager to meet you again. Would you believe? The witch, you say? Your paths are bound to cross before long, but I have my doubts you will last long in the black wilderness. Wait. What in the world's name? Such a foul smell. Moth-eaten and frayed, and old dress rests in its blood-soaked grave. Okay. So this game can be bloody. Mushroom. A big red-capped mushroom. Its toxicity is said to rejuvenate one's body. Oops. Take heed, she's taking advantage of you. Who is that creature? Rick goes hungry. It's you she wants, your flesh. The witch. Don't allow her to interfere with your wish. How would she interfere exactly? Wait. Her interference, she says. Fancy kerchief. A pretty kerchief, daintily embroidered and hemmed with delicate lace. It may sell for a reasonable price. I hear interact button to pop, but I don't see where. I don't hear it anymore. Strange. Fuck. Yeah, I heard it again. Ah, that's one. What in the world's name? There are so many, I must find a way to distract them. Witch Hour. Living hallowed copies. Simply lighting it may not be enough. Those moths are too far away to notice this flame. If I could alert them somehow, or bring them with me. I think that's animal corpse. And I don't like dead animals. Well, I don't like seeing them. I mean, looks like a doe's remains. What is a doe? I have never seen such a thing before. The pristine skeletal remains of a doe, every bone barren of any kind of life. Yeah, I have no idea what is a doe. Okay. What is this drawing on the ceiling? Like a two-eyed sun guy meets one-eyed sun guy. And then on the right there's some kind of creature, like a chupacabra or something. And on the left it's like a hand. Yeah, it doesn't make sense for now. I can translate what is a doe, but I think I'm better off not knowing. I've been spotting these cripples scattered about. Are these people? Engraved deep into the rocky surface are several familiar shapes reminiscent of human life. Another corpse. There isn't much light here, so maybe if I draw them to this carcass. Those are drawn to flesh, it seems. I ought to lure them out of the way, but they will keep following me if I don't turn off my lantern. I see. I need to buy more matches. Ow! The pristine... okay. Engraved deep... okay. Just same writings. We golden maidens aren't to be sneered at. You will understand in time, I'm certain. Why would you say that? My, you can't possibly think he will give you his blessing. I was told otherwise. Ah, such naivety. How amusing you are. I can't wait to welcome you. What an infuriating character. Leather purse. Leather purse. A dull, worn down leather purse riddled with holes may be sold for a low price. I know that my sanity is on low level right now, so for now I will not use any items to keep it high, because I want to see what happens if I lose all my sanity. So many corpses. But how do you see this and then you say, ah, okay, so wish, yeah, like such a good idea? No, it's obvious that uh, getting his blessing is a bad idea, that you will not get what you want in the end. They are devouring that thing, huh? Okay. Really? They don't want to follow me. What? What do I do? That's very weird. You mean attracting all moths that I gathered here? To that place? I see, and that corpse disappeared. I think that was a lamb. I took a lot of damage. This looks like a witch without head, and her head is hidden here, in this cave. Oh, is that my head? You have come to me at last. Or maybe this is a witch and she made Elise in her image. Don't be frightened, Elise. Come closer. What in the world's name? You have done well to find your way into these woods. It's imperative, Elise, that you listen to me closely. He's once more trying to take you away from me, but not for long. Huh? Take this basket now. You're out to gather the gifts in it, Elise. The gifts, you say. Find your way to him, deeper into this grove of mine. Only then may your wish come to fruition, my beloved. What are you? I will guide you to him, Elise. You ought to trust my word. Your precious wish will be safe with me. How am I to find him? You, Elise, are my kin, my triumph, my beloved progeny. What he's done to me is no matter. All I want is you. I will allow him and his pets into my woodland once more. I will allow him to tempt you, to toy with you. What are you? All for the greater good, my beloved. So that we can be reunited, so that I can bear life in my womb once more. I need to get out of here. So I can retrieve what's mine. Fuck that. So did I get that basket with a head on it or not? What in the world's name? What was that thing? I need to get a grip and go home to Rosmarine. So I just unlocked the... Okay. You only gather gifts here. It's not a special item itself. Wait, what? So I can make a fake gift or something? Like put bread, grape juice and I don't know what else. Weird. I'm kinda regretting that I decided to make my first playthrough to romance no one, so I need to do everything all over again. Make sure you've put them all in your basket before the end of the week to meet him and grant Elise's wish. So I assume you can make a fake gift and he will not like it. Loki, what are you doing here? Fuck, you know. I knew you were creepy. As soon as I saw you, you looked too smart for your own good. I thought you'd be in the granary or out and about. Goodness, I don't feel so good. What is it, Floki? I don't like the way he's staring at me. What are you? What are you doing here? Fuck off, Loki. I was out on a walk. This late at night. What is it, Floki? Come, let's go home, Rosmarine. I don't want to stay here a minute longer. Ah, Elisa, wait. It's morning already. I suppose I really did go to the woodland, didn't I? I don't know what to think of all that, but both Rosmarin and the old hack, neither were lying, it seems. I ought to pull myself together. It's best I head out to work for now. I will lose my wits if I keep. Rosmarin and Floki. What are they doing out there? Wait, this painting changed. Now it's unicorn instead of girl. Did it always look like this? You two are always making merry, huh? Yeah. Good morning, Elise. Good morning to you too, Floki. I picked some mushrooms this morning. Elise, we can have them for breakfast. Say, Rosmarin, you put Floki away in the granary last night, right? Wait, I did check the granary and he wasn't there. Of course, I think he's taken a liking to it too. I always leave the door a little ajar just in case. That's all. Is everything alright, Elise? You seemed to be on edge last night too. It's nothing, Rosmarin. I had strange dreams is all. I know you went to the woods, Elise. You don't have to tell me about it, but you know now, don't you, that I am speaking the truth. Anyhow, come along, let's head to work. You are taking me to town. We have to stick to our story, don't we? Come now, let's head to town. Wait for me, Elise. Patty talk. You be a good boy now, Floki. We will be back later. How come that goat likes you so much? It doesn't seem to be too fond of me. It's a little embarrassing, but I made it a habit to carry food for him in my pockets, you see. So you bribe him, that's it? Oh, I can't help myself, Elise. What? I think something wrong with my controller, wait. Okay, no, it's alright. Oh, it's open now. It's best I come back some other time. Fuck. No! I still can't make sense of all that. It's best I give it some thought later. Oh, I have heard all about you from Lebkuchen. It's a pleasure to meet you, Rosenmarin. Ah, thank you. You two ought to come by later. I will keep a couple of loaves for you. Oh, you don't have to, Granny Gretel. Why, yes, I do, Elise. Thank you so much. Oh, you are the sweetest little thing, aren't you? Hi. We will drop by later then. Don't work yourself into the ground, you hear? That's Lebkuchen's grandmother. Something along those lines, but they are not blood related. Oh, but they are so alike. Lebkuchen was left to Father Hans as a baby, you see. Granny Gretel took her in that same day, or so I am told. I'd never be able to tell. So maybe Lebkuchen is a creation of him too. Where is everyone? Do folks usually gather here? I wonder if something happened. Come now, Rosemary, we must find out what's going on. Wait, I could talk with Rosemary? Elisa, I was wondering, and please don't get angry with me. Out with it, Rosemary. I was looking around and I found an old blanket for Floki. What blanket? The one you had tucked away in the pantry. Oh, that's fine. I was going to use it as a dust rag anyhow. You thought I'd be mad about that. Oh, I didn't mean... You live here now, Rosemary. You are so fond of that goat, too. There's not much I can do about it, even if I wanted to. Oh, Elise. It's not that big of a deal, for goodness sake. Say, Rosemary, don't you ever get tired of wearing those shoes? My clogs? Aren't they heavy? Oh, not at all. You'd be surprised. Would you like to try them on? Me? Why not? They're really quite convenient. You can feel the ground as you walk. As if I'd be putting this away for some wooden clogs. We can get you a red pair. Why you? Elise, I don't want to talk about it, Rosemary. Oh, but... Rosemary has no idea what the woodland's like. I can't bring myself to tell her about all that. I understand, Elise. I didn't mean to press you. I'm sorry. That's alright, Rosemary. I ought to keep her out of this as much as possible. It's best we don't wander about for too long. I don't want to have to answer too many questions in the morning. Oh, Elise. Mr. Eugen's horses got stolen. What? Is this true, Mrs. Merrily? I am not a liar, Elise. Yes, I am afraid it's true. Everyone's acting strange, Elise. That's natural, my dear. This isn't something to take lightly. I even heard some folks say they were hack-ridden. 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 You shouldn't spread such nonsense about town, Grune. But old Jochen said the horses were stolen by the witch. For goodness sake. The poor lad couldn't be more heartbroken. For good reason. Go on now, I am looking after the children for the time being. This is only giving old Jochen's nonsense more weight. To be fair, we met someone that is probably a witch, so Lizzie being skeptical about it kinda doesn't really make sense. We already know that mysterious beings in this world are a thing. Ah, Elise, Rosenmarine. Good morning, Freya Lebkuchen. You have heard, I am assuming, about Mr. Eugene's horses. Oh, it's been awful. Everyone's been on edge. Folks don't know what to do with themselves. For good reason, I'd say, but Mr. Eugene was so invested in his business too. Old Jochen's foolery isn't helping anyone, I can already tell. They were hack-ridden. Something tells me you know what that means. Lebkuchen? Ah, of course, it's when... Oh, she wouldn't know Lebkuchen. I'm saved. I suppose not. What a way to start the day. I think I will take a look about town. Better be careful, Elise. Folks are getting rather nervous about this. I get it, Lebkuchen. I will be careful not to rile them up. Lebkuchen's being difficult, isn't she? I wouldn't know about that, Dorothea. Ah, there you are, you two. We can always ask Elise, Brunhilde. Ask me about what, Mrs. Dorothea? Oh, what? Oh, sorry, I'm very sleepy today. Ah, but before we do, have you heard, Elise? About Mr. Eugene's horses, I know. Ah, the poor lad. To think my father's name is compromised too. Mr. Bernhards. Someone put one of the horses' saddles on one of my father's pigs, Elise. It's a sick joke, that's what it is. Sounds like it from what I am hearing. Oh, Elise, you are leaving Kieferberg, aren't you? Maybe one day, Mrs. Brunhilde, but are you? We have been discussing this idea as a matter of fact. Ah, how could this happen to us? Putting a saddle on Mr. Bernhard's pig is a little... I wonder who could have done such a thing. Taking Eugene's horses was too cruel. I wonder who could do such a thing. The poor lad was just getting his business started too. Hard to believe he'd provoked any kind of ill will. I doubt any of our townsfolk could do such a thing. I agree, Heinrich. I have heard Lisbeth's coats aren't doing so well either. Alright, well, we will go have a look. Keep calm when it comes to old Jochen, Elisa. He's very much convinced that this was the witch's doing. Just what we needed, isn't it? Come, Rosmarin, let's go to the stables. Good day. Old Jochen's making everything worse. I get so lonely all by myself in this inn. Then let me be in your company, please. Am I too young for you? Spiced wurst. A shiny and plump spiced sausage. Hearty soup. This item seems to be much better than sausage. Roasted turkey. Roasted turkey, cooked to perfection and garnished with berries and oranges. It's a very strong item. Man, I'm so sleepy. I think I'm gonna talk in this location, go safe, and then continue next day because I can't keep up like this. Well, I can, but for you it's probably gonna be a very miserable experience to hear me being so sleepy. And I can't really talk much because I'm very tired today. So yeah, these guys will be the last ones I will talk with today, and maybe continue tomorrow. How to let them know, oughtn't we, Marlene? If this is about the horses, it goes further than that, Elisa. Whoever took Eugene's horses broke into the pigsty, took our pig, saddled him like a horse, and locked him in the stables. Can you believe such a thing, Elisa? A vile prank, that's what it is. I need folks to know Bernhard had nothing to do with this. All of Kieferberg knows you would never do such a thing, Marlene. Oh, I'm sorry to hear about that. We will see where this takes us, I suppose. Thank you, lass. What in the Lord's name is going on? I ought to find out more about this mess. Jesus. Okay, another day. Now I feel much more energetic and I can play better, I guess. so I need to do everything within this week. Today is Tuesday, so I got 6 more days. That's a lot of content. Oops. Okay. There you are, you two. You are not looking so cheerful, Mrs. Lisbeth. It's difficult to stay cheerful with all this going on. It's so unfortunate. You have to wonder, who would do such a thing? It can't have been easy, that's for certain. Now Lisbeth's goats are feeling ill too. Oh, Ariane, I am at such a loss. Feeling ill, Mrs. Lisbeth. The milk's giving off this foul smell since yesterday. Their eyes are looking glossy too. I don't know what to think of it. The only one who could lend me a hand is Eugene, but you wouldn't want to trouble him, I see. It will be fine, my dear. We will have a word with Father Hans, alright? I don't think there's much Father Hans can do about that. I'm telling you folks, this can't be good. It clearly can't, Odile. The lad's horses vanished. You shouldn't believe such nonsense, Mrs. Odile. It's far from nonsense, lass. Those horses were hag-ridden. That hardly matters, Odile. I'd say Eugene having lost his horses is a bigger concern. Oh, you folks never take anything seriously. Come, Rosmarin, let's go see how Mr. Eugene's doing. Yes. Why are they saying hag-ridden instead of just being cursed? I wonder. Hag-ridden, for goodness sake. Wow, that's a lot of people. You two have heard, I'm sure. We have. Though we're trying to figure out what happened. I'm ruined, that's what happened. As I said before, Eugene, we will do all we can to help. We will gather the lads and send them out to patrol the outskirts. Are we absolutely certain they were stolen? About that, Elise. Those horses were hag-ridden, I tell you. Not this nonsense again. I tell you, lad, there's a witch in Kieferberg. It's still a sad day for Mr. Eugene, old Jochen. This isn't the time. I will ask you not to try folks' patience, old Jochen. Or anyone else's for that matter. Witch or no witch, folks. Someone had to do it, no two ways about it. Without as much as a throat or a neigh. Or a neigh. All there was when I got here this morning was Bernhard's pick in a saddle. Don't rope me into this, lad. I already told you I had nothing to do with it. Who am I to blame then, the witch? Let's keep calm now, folks. Can't fault the poor lad for it, can we, folks? Dean, Guido and I will take a look around the outskirts. I will go with you, Gustav, and we should ask Eugene if he'd like to join us too. Is there any way we can help, Mr. Gustav? Keep folks calm, Elise, and go about your day as you normally would. Leave it to us, lads. We will get to the bottom of this. Folks truly are on edge today. I ought to be careful with what I say about town. Came to join our search party, I take it. Oh, I don't think I would be of much help. I was wondering if there was anything I could help with. I appreciate the thought, lass. We are at a bit of a loss, you see. How so, Mr. Heinrich? We can't put our finger on where to start, and we wouldn't want to search Kieferberg. Last thing we want is to get under folks' skin. I understand. We should search as far and wide as we can, no two ways about it. Even if only a couple hoofprints, we ought to find something. May the Lord hear you, Heinrich. You don't seem too hopeful, Mr. Eugene. Proper stallions don't vanish overnight, lass. Whoever did it knew exactly what they were doing, I'd say. Can't say I don't agree with him, but... Oh no. Mafia again. Do you want your grape juice? Pretending not to see me, were you? For goodness sake, Maggie, I don't have time for this. Give me the grape juice, Elise. I didn't have breakfast today, so... That's it, I'm telling your auntie you are begging for food again. Oh, but I'm not begging, Elise. So you have a goat now. Why, am I not allowed to have a goat? Golly, Elise, you are dirt poor. How would you get your hands on a goat? Why you? I see we have an understanding, Elise. Now pass the grape juice or someone's getting an earful. Why she couldn't just say that it was Rosmarine's goat? It's not mine. Okay, fine. Here you go, you glutton. Dare tell anyone about that wretched goat, and I swear I will. Oh boy. You are so generous, Elise. I can't believe this is working. Fucking hell. Why you? I would have started blackmailing you a lot sooner if I'd... Out of my sight, Mindy. Bring me some Lebkuchen tomorrow, won't you? Go away. For goodness sake. She's going to work me like a donkey at this rate. But Lebkuchen is very expensive item. I kinda don't want to give it. My suspicion is minimal. So maybe I should not cheat her tomorrow. You're looking rather lost there, Freya. Ah, Lisa, I hadn't seen you there. I can't tell. I'm still wondering who could have done such a thing. Are we certain Mr. Eugene didn't simply forget to lock the gate last night? How would you explain the saddled pigs then? Right, I'd forgotten about that. Sounds like a tasteless prank, Elise. as sad as that is to say. Oh, if only there was something I could do to make it better. Why don't you make something for Mr. Eugene? Make something, like what? They are out searching the woods. They will be hungry later, I'd wager. Oh, Lisa, that's such a wonderful idea. I didn't even say anything, Freya. I will bake everyone a pie. How about that? That's a lot of pies. In that case, I'd best get to work right away. Freya truly can't stay put for even a moment, can she? The fog certainly helped. That being so, Wilhelm, I ought to wonder if... Wouldn't folks hear the trotting? Clever, aren't you? Almost as if you were there yourself. All this pressure's getting to you, Mrs. Bertha. Truly, Bertha, today isn't the day to rile folks up. Lord knows she winds you up enough, Ludwig. Why, Ludwig, I wasn't rallying anyone up. We can't be too careful is all. You call this being careful, Mrs. Bertha. Come now, didn't you have a rose to tend to? Ludwig. Never take a side in a married couple's quarrels, lass. I understand, Mr. Wilhelm. I don't think I can bring myself to feel sorry for her. Hey, Rosmarin is not in my party anymore. Do you need a hand, Elise? I will call you for you if I do, Rosmarin, trust me. Say, Elise. Don't tell me folks have been questioning you about the horses. How did you know? Well, I suppose they are anxious, but it was rather... I'd best keep you close by, I suppose. I can keep an eye on you while I am about, but while I'm working, take me with you then. I'll see what I can do, Rosmarin. Otherwise, I am afraid we will be dealing with a lot more of this nonsense. It's only natural folks don't trust Rosmarin, but I best make certain she doesn't go wandering about by herself today. Frightening, isn't it, Elise? What is, Mrs. Wilma? The horses, lass, if there truly is a thief on the loose. Oh, I am having Velma lock every window in my inn tonight. Wait, Velma is your sister? And she... or maybe daughter? Yeah, I think she's your daughter. Because Vilma looks very old. And Velma is a young adult woman. Velma lock every window in my inn tonight. Why, I might even do it myself right now. There's no need to overreact, Mrs. Wilma. How is it an overreaction? Truly, Elise, I hope you locked your front door this morning. Of course I did, Mrs. Merrily. Oh, I can only hope whoever did this doesn't try to ruin the festival. I wouldn't go that far, Vilma. Can't say I would care much if Mrs. Vilma's inn got robbed. Does this make me a bad person, I wonder? I can't be worse than Vilma, can I? Nah, fuck her. How are you related to Vilma? Your genes? I guess you look more like your father or something. Okay, what do I need more? I guess I need to buy more bread. You have such lovely features, did you know that? Thank you, Velma. I appreciate that. Please be a secret romance, because I am not romancing anyone at the moment and I am still hoping that I can do something about you. But I guess that's not a possibility. Oh, cute. Pet the cat. Oh wait, I think I didn't read this one. Water well, Kieferberg's washing well. No. I am rather lucky to have my own well in the backyard, huh? I can't imagine having to come all this way just for some water. Covered in clusters of ivy, Kieferberg's water well overlooks the valley down below. Lise, do you know any other ways to tell, I wonder? Tell what, Mrs. Brunhilde? Whether she's having a boy or a girl, Lise, she's been keen on finding out. A little too keen, to be honest. You're making too much of it, Ariane. It's harmless fun, that's all. I did it too when I was expecting April. I can't say fortune telling is ever a good way to pass one's time. Oh, I would never. Would it count as fortune telling, Mrs. Ariane? How doesn't it, Elise? Oh, that reminds me. Dorothea done it just recently. Said the water turned out clear, which would mean it's a boy. You children don't know when to stay put. I don't quite relate to any of this, do I? Oh no. There you are, Elise. Goodness gracious, Odile. Mrs. Odile insists the horses were hag-ridden, Elise. We have been trying to bring her to reason, but... What reason, lass? Give it a rest, Odile. Old Johan's beyond reasoning in this. Everyone can see that but you. Let's suppose the horses were hag-ridden. Oh, Lisa, you shouldn't entertain this nonsense. What would you suggest we do? Why, we pray to the Lord. What do you expect the Lord to do about some witch? Lisa, we really shouldn't be trying Mrs. Odile's patience like this. She's got a frail heart. The Lord out to protect us, lass. Saint Walpurga's blessing is upon us too. Would this have happened if that were true, Mrs. Odile? Oh, what are you trying to say, you? Alright, that's enough, you two. It's best you move along, Elise. Saint Walpurga's blessing, she says. I knew this would raise suspicion up, but I still pick that dialogue option because it's something that I would say in real life. It's rather strange, I must say. Ah, Lisa. Is everything alright? Oh, you haven't heard. There was a thick fog about town last night, you see. I didn't notice it either, I ought to say. Fog, you say. I wouldn't have given it much thought, but it's perfectly possible whoever took Eugene's horses made use of it, you see. You're starting to sound like Mrs. O'Leary, Mrs. Mechtilde. Oh, don't you ever say such a thing again, Elise. It's best I go, Mrs. Mechtilde. You know where to find me should you need me. That said, you'd best keep your distance from O'Leary, you hear? Old Jochen too. There's no need to tell us, Mrs. Mechtilde. Scared of a little folk, of all things. These folks don't know what to do with themselves, do they? I don't want to. Someone's trying to get an earful, huh? Oh, Lisa, what am I to do with him? I don't have time for this, I ought to be out there. Bruna and Jacob get to play because they have done their daily reading, a fool. Now if you'd settle down and... I don't want to go play, I want to go away. Does Eiffel seem to be acting a little strange to you, Mrs. Dorothea? It's because of the goats, Elise. Bruna told me Eiffel was to lend a hand this morning, but I don't want to. They are ill, Elise. There's blood in their milk. Their eyes are infected. I see. Eiffel won't listen to anyone, and poor Grune is so antsy. Jacob's been trying to keep them both calm, but... Let me go, Mrs. Dorothea. After you do your readings, Eiffel, you ought to calm down. Mrs. Lisbeth, I best make certain I keep an eye on her. Is she suspicious? I don't know. Make certain you find them, Gustav. Easier said than done, father. I'm not too confident we will find them, to tell you the truth. Eugene needs our support, folks, no matter the outcome. You won't find a thing, I tell you. It's horses we are talking about, they couldn't have flown away. Nonsense, they were hag-ridden. Do try to keep calm, old Jochen. The lass is right, old lad, horses can't fly. Even if we don't find them, there has to be something. You said you weren't confident you'd find them, Mr. Gustav. Thieves don't usually leave their plunder out in the open, do they? We must make every effort to fix this, Gustav. I understand, father. Mr. Gustav's under a lot of pressure to find them then. When is this guy will come out of his house? I never saw the blacksmith of this town. You got the reins, Tristan. Right here, no need to fret. Thinking of helping us out, Elise. I don't think I could be of much help, but if there's anything else... I jest, lass. You best leave this to us, Elise. Eugen and Heinrich are taking their time, aren't they? Give the men a moment, Tristan. The longer we wait about, the less chance we have of finding them, though. It was most likely just some tasteless prank. Who do you think did it then? Now that's... This kind of talk won't take us anywhere, lads. We are not even sure we will find anything out there. Everyone's feeling the pressure, it seems. This wasn't open before. Someone's been in here recently, I have to be careful. Okay, my sanity is... Oh, I forgot. Sanity or sanity? Sanity. My sanity. Sane. Sane. My sanity. Oh shit, my sanity! I think I'm gonna die. Game over. Alright. That was kinda lame. I expected a better game over. Ah shit. I have to talk with folks again. Okay, I need to do this fast. An owl. Looks like an altar of some sort. Okay. A deer. Looks like an altar. Wooden seraph. Oh shit. This cave is broken in half. What is this door doing in such a place anyhow? It is so flimsy too. I could break it rather easily, couldn't I? This looks like a door. I wonder if I can get it open somehow. Deprived of speech, the wooden angel rests motionless in apparent stupefaction. Oops! I didn't mean to break it. Painted gold, those gaze looks as foe lost in vacancy. A set of carved wooden wings and rattly arms cling onto those cotton-clad torso. Two wooden legs held together at the knee by a fragile rattly joint. I suppose this could go in here. Okay, and then? It doesn't seem to be working, huh? This is weird. I am losing my sanity so fast. What else I can do about it? Oh no. Okay. Oops, I didn't mean to skip it. I wanted to sprint. Diary entry number 2. What is this damp piece of paper? Belief is a complex matter, or are its various manifestations. The human need for faith has led many down the path, the path of ruin. Pagan heretics, covenants, and non-believers, all of them plentiful and diverse. That was until our Lord's word and glory rescued them from the pits of hell. The Lord's guidance, His benevolence, has purified deities and purged their sinful acts, converted into their post-pagan piety into adoration for the Lord, now as saints recognized by the Church. Banished witches, their covenants and cults, to revive them as leaders of faith. Saint Walpurga herself, born a witch and later baptized by the Lord. Her soul sanctified, divorced from the witch Walpurga. Saint Walpurga cannot be capable of producing such miracles. The birth of a child, no less. I ought to delve deeper into our patroness past, into what Old Holy could have meant. For the sake of Kieferberg and for all that depend on me for salvation, I must find out what exactly Old Holy saw and did years ago. I must continue my research for Elise's sake as well. What? If this is Father Hans writing, what does he know about Granny Holy that I don't? And why is he doing this? Wait, so Saint Walpurga is a witch and he knows about this. I have seen this symbol before, haven't I? I ought to wonder what this means. A man-sized sigil appears chiseled into the door's gritty surface, surrounded by uneven scattered crevices. Fish key. It looks like a fish. I wonder what this is for. Someone has to be behind all this nonsense. I have a very bad feeling about this. Okay, I'm getting out before I die. Ah, my sanity! Holy shit. I wonder what I am stumbling upon here. These notes and keys, and these rituals of sorts. Someone ought to be putting this together for some purpose, but who? Who could be doing such a thing? So Father Hans was here yesterday, as I understand. But is he old enough to know Holy? He didn't seem like a very old guy. Interesting. Or maybe he was doing that when he was younger. Anyway, I need to buy more Saint Walpurgis oil. I was starting to worry, Lizzie. Over what, Mrs. Elma? Freya isn't available right now, so you will have to do. Won't you fetch me some apples from the orc cart, Lizzie? I'm not certain Freya could do a better job than me, though. Oh, have you never seen her working before? A riveting experience, I'm certain. Oh no! I was doing so well. Nice. You are rather good at this, aren't you? Freya might be better, who knows? That was a compliment, Elise. Here you go for your hard work. A compliment, she says. Oh, what am I to do? Mrs. Lisbeth, you have heard, I suppose, about the goats, about what old Jochen said too. I don't think I have, Mrs. Lisbeth. I don't know what to do, my dear. My goats are so ill, I don't know if they will make it through the night, and old Jochen came by and called Mama a witch. Ah, he's unbelievable. Poor Lebkuchen tried to defend me, but... Lebkuchen. Father Hans sent her back to church for defending Mama. I am at a loss, my dear. I don't know what to do. I'm going to have a word with Father Hans and old Jochen for you, Mrs. Lisbeth. No, Elise, I already feel bad enough for poor Lebkuchen. We are not witches. I know, Eiffel, I know. Mrs. Lisbeth doesn't deserve any of this. I was suspicious about Lebkuchen already before. That the most saint looking people are usually the most suspicious, so maybe it's not Father Hans, but Lebkuchen doing. Oh, go away, Elise. What's gotten into her, Jacob? I don't really know, I think it's because of the goats, but... It's not because of the goats. What is it then? I'm not telling. You're just afraid of the witch or something anyhow. I'm not afraid, Elise. Elise, no one's afraid of the witch. See, it's Jacob who's afraid, not me. Jacob. Eek! You'd best ask Mr. Tristan to check under your bed tonight, you hear? Oh no. You never know where the witch might be hiding. Eek, I'm going to tell my mama. Ah, no, wait. I am. I'm going to tell my mama too. Oh, for goodness sake. Oh, what am I doing? That was a bad call. Oh, I have had it, Mechtilde. All that fretting is of no use to Kieferberg, Goody. You too, Elise. Ah. You have come to mess with me again, I know it. I have never gone out of my way to mess with you, Mrs. O'Deary. It's no use, dearie. O'Deary's going about this all day. All of Kieferberg thinks I have lost my mind. Well, let me. Not this again, O'Deary. You need to look after your health, Mrs. O'Deary. You will see, both of you. She won't last if she keeps going on like this. Foreshadowing? Ah, Elise. Are you alright, Lep? I'm a little drained is all. You look a little more than drained, Lebkuchen. Folks have been coming for prayer all day, and earlier I went to Mrs. Lisbeth with Father Hans and old Jochen. What is that old geezer done now? He's losing his mind, Elise, and Father Hans is only making it worse. I told him he's upsetting folks with all this talk about the witch, which he clearly is. He accused Mrs. Lisbeth of witchcraft, you see? Right in front of the children too. I couldn't stop him. For goodness sake. I tried to stick up for her and Father Hans, but he sent me back to scrub the church floors. Why is that old? Don't make too much of it, Elise, please. I have had enough trouble for one day. Alright, well, I'll be by the bakery later as usual, Lisa. Those old fools. I think this key will go to the fountain. Oh, and I never noticed that the frame for icons, for items, it has LGTS abbreviator. Does English have that word, abbreviator? Maybe not, I don't know. Or maybe you say it in other way. Abbreviatura is how we say it. Abbreviature, maybe. Abbreviature. That sounds more fitting. Oh, finally. Stop her. Out visit Mandy. I swear I didn't eat it, auntie. Help me out here, Eliza. Tell Molly to give me back the cheese she took. Cheese, Mrs. Lorelei. But I didn't take anything, auntie. It spoiled, Macy. For goodness sake, I can't let you eat that. Oh, but if only I eat a little bit. So you did take it, you. Give it back right this instant. Let her eat it, Mrs. Lorelei. She will learn her lesson. Not a chance, Lizzie. She already mucks about all day as is. I can't let her get ill. I'm not mucking about, auntie. What would you say you are doing then? Why, I am making certain we can eat all this cheese. For goodness sake. I'd feel bad for Molly, but doesn't seem like she ever learns her lesson, does it? Ah, Lisa, I was meaning to tell you. Ah, what now? Is everything alright, Lisa? Out visit Rosmarine, what happened? I saw a birdie hopping about is all. For goodness sake. Ma, you are on edge today, Lisa. I know, Rosmarine, I'm sorry. Oh, that's alright. I will make certain I get us some more mushrooms for supper tonight. She truly is carefree, huh? I suppose it's a good change. It's a good change of pace for me, if I'm honest. You oughtn't to spread such nonsense about town, Wilhelm. Why, I don't think our lass here would agree with your father. Me, Mr. Wilhelm. Don't mind him, Eliza. He wants to send word to Primodorf. Send word to Primodorf about what? Why, to find out if they have seen the horses, of course. I don't think that sit well with Eugene, Wilhelm. I wouldn't want Primodorf folk to know. Could hurt his business. Bah, you folks have no vision. Maybe, but I would appreciate if you kept to yourself on this matter, Wilhelm. It's not as though I could gallop there anyhow. Though. I understand where Mr. Wilhelm's coming from, but... It's such a relief to see you, Elise. What is wrong, Freya? Folks are antsy, though. Mrs. Elma gave me an earful over nothing. Papa's hardly smiled all day, too. We can only hope they will find those horses. might help put folks at ease. Oh, Elise, this week was meant to be cheerful and merry, and yet... You're still working on the festival, aren't you? Well, of course, but it's not the same when everyone's so sad. I dropped round to buy some ingredients from Miss Velma. Oh, and I promised Mrs. Merrily I will lend a hand later too. You won't last until Saturday, will you? Freya works so much, yet she never complains, does she? Give me that. Do I need 2 of these? Probably. Is there something I wanna sell? Not right now. Doesn't seem like this is what I should be using here. Fuck. What? Oh no! What happened? I think my game just bugged. No! That sucks. And I can't enter settings. Shit. Okay, I need to restart this. Okay, I returned here, so I'm hoping that my game will not crash again. It's filled with water. I don't think I can do much about it right now. So maybe I need to wait when this well will not be full. So that's why I can't use my key right now. Okay. And I definitely can't use it here, right? Do I need to do chickens or wood? I think... Which one is more annoying? Maybe chopping wood is more annoying. Are you coming as well, Riz? Going where, Mrs. Merrily? Ah, we are helping out with the stalls, you see. Oh, you should join us, Riz. I'm not certain I have the time, Mrs. Brunhilde. That's alright, dearie. We have all been busy today. Oh, I wonder how the lads are doing out there. Going out on patrols day and night like this. Truly. So that's where they all are, huh? Feels a little empty without them hanging about town, doesn't it? Oh, I can only wonder what Kieferberg will be like in a few years. This town will be deserted before long, that's true. It's already so empty compared to when I was young. Ah, how glad I am to see you, Elisa. How can I help, Mrs. Dorothea? I'd be very grateful if you could collect some eggs. You caught me at the perfect time. Oh, thank you so much, dear. Wait, when I get Rosemary's help, does that double my money that I will get? Or it only gives me a guarantee that I will get a good rank? If it's the latter, then I don't really need to use it, I think. Yep. So I get more time to collect eggs. That wasn't good at all. Focus. My god, that was bad. Okay, it's worth it to have Rosemary with me. What? Did my game crash again? I can't do anything. Come on, really? Okay. Oh, I knew I could count on you, Elisa. Here's a little extra too. You didn't have to, Mrs. Dorothea. No, she needs to. I need all the money. Yes, I did, dear. Make good use of it, you hear? Nearly time to head on home, isn't it? I still have a little while longer to go, Rosemary. Say, Elisa, I've been thinking. Wouldn't it be nice to bring Floki to Kieferberg? Rosemary, for the ladies. I have heard about Mrs. Lisbeth goats and her children, and Floki loves to frolic about. He could bring some cheer to town. I can't afford a goat, Rosemary. Oh, but Floki was never... These folks can't handle a pair of shoes, let alone a goat. I see, I understand, that is... Floki is to be kept as far away from Kieferberg as possible, understood? Alright, Elisa. I can't afford to be seen about town with a goat, of all things. The poor lads defeated Ludwig, even with this horse. It's so ill, it won't be of much use for a long time. Heard old Jochen lost his mind for good reason. Well, that's... I wonder what's gotten into the old lad. He's always been rather ill-tempered but old folks sometimes take a liking to superstition, Bernhard. Yeah, my grandfather from stepfather's side, he always believed into how do you call it, the UFOs, into UMAs. We always bought him monthly the magazines that talk about conspiracy and mysterious creatures, so yeah, understand that. As for you, lass, you'd best keep busy until the festival. What do you mean, Mr. Ludwig? I fear old Jochen's going to start looking for the witch in Kieferberg. I'd keep out of his way as much as possible if I were you, Lizzie. I suppose you may be right, but what a mess we have found ourselves in. Hiding from old Jochen of all things. Wouldn't you say, Lizzie? Say what about what, Mrs. Lorelei? One can only hope this nonsense won't last until Saturday. Ah, I suppose that's true. Say you're a clever lass, Lizzie, you can be honest with me. Who would you say took Eugene's horses? Mrs. Lorelei. Why, you don't mean to tell me you haven't been wondering about it? Still, I wouldn't say it's very polite to be making guesses. Ah, you are no fun. Nearly everyone else has indulged me but you and Freya. I can't believe these folks. No, it crashed my game again? What the fuck? Really? Okay, I will Google this. Maybe there's a solution. Pig's still there, but without a saddle. Mr. Eugene. Ah, it's you, lass. Mr. Eugene truly looks so defeated, it's hard to watch. About old Jochen. You oughtn't pay any mind to that old fool, Mr. Eugene. I am well aware, lass, yet I need to humor him. Humor him. Alright, I see. This whole ordeal has got me thinking, and I am trying to make up my mind about certain things. I understand, Mr. Eugene. Thank you, Lisa. You are a good lass. As if it's my fault old Jochen's breathing around town like some kind of goat. No need to tighten it so much, Grune. More like this then. Oh, there you are, Elisa. What has got you all so busy? We are teaching Grune how to do a Dutch braid. How is it coming along? Can you tell me? It's well, your hair is too silky, Mrs. Dorothea. It won't stay put. Blaming my hair won't make your braiding look any better, Grune. Try holding it more firmly. Why don't you? Like this then. Ouch, Grune. I am sorry, Mrs. Dorothea. Now that I think about it, Elisa, you never put your hair up, do you? It's too unruly for that. It does look difficult to tame, Elisa. The ribbon keeps it off my face at least. Look, I think I did it. Oh, it's lovely, Grune. Isn't it a little crooked on the left? You have got a knack for this, don't you, Grune? Let me show you how to make it a little more tidy. I don't have all day. Freya truly is gentle, isn't she? Oh. Seems like they are back from looking for the horses, but... Horseshoes scattered about, you say. Found them just past the logging grounds, but... Why in the Lord's name would anyone remove horseshoes? I wouldn't want to lend weight to old Johan's nonsense, but... Wake up, lads. They were hag-ridden, I tell you. This isn't the time, old Johan. We must keep calm. Thank you for your time today, lads. I will be moving along now. I have had enough of wandering about. I have never seen him so disheartened, I must say. To think you lads didn't find even a trace. We looked everywhere, Mrs. Marlin, the peaks, the lake. Heinrich and Tristan even followed the path to Primeldorf. We ought to give it another try first thing. I found it. I found the horse. It's right outside. Wait, so... Because I went right, not the left? They were talking about you horse before. And now they are acting like it just happened. So timing wise it's a little bit incorrect. I found the horse, it's right outside. What are you saying, Maggie? It's the truth, it's lying on the ground. Is it alive? Take us to it, lassie. Oops. Finally, Maggie is useful. Oh shoot. My lord. Oh, the poor thing. Good grief, it's nearly dead. What do you make of it, Eugene? He's exhausted. I'd say he ran here by the looks of it. No, that can't be. We have only just made it back. We would have found him or hurt him or... I must say I am at a loss, lads. They were hag-ridden, no two ways about it. Look at it, gasping for breath. Ew, look at its eyes. Keep calm, old Jochen. Think you can nurse him back to health, Eugene? I am taking him back to the stables right now. I will lend a hand, Eugene. You fools ought not to touch that horse. Lord knows what the witch has done to it. Come now, lads, let's go fetch him some water. He must have broken free from wherever he was being kept, I suppose. broke off the reins and ran back to Kieferberg. I can't think of. Nonsense, Bernhard. Oh, shut up. I will have it said right here, right now, folks. It's best you show some restraint, old Jochen. This isn't... Old Stefan warned us about this. Oh, not this old Stefan nonsense again, you old fool. We need to keep calm, folks. Arguing about this won't... Have you no memory of his words, Hans, Gustav? He spoke of the ill fortune we'd have, of the wage, of folks' livelihoods slipping through their fingers. Old Stefan was a tormented lad on his deathbed, old Jochen. There is worse to come, folks, mark my words. What are we to do with him, father? Just wait for him to tire himself out, that's all we can do. Come, folks, let's head back to town. Things are starting to get a little out of hand, aren't they? Oh. Okay. I don't know what that was. That's not even the worst of it, sadly. Did anything else happen, Mr. Finn? You ought to have seen it, Elise. There were horseshoes scattered about the logging camp. Dozens of them. Dozens. Eugene had 3 horses taken, that's only a dozen. I could feel the hair stand up at the base of my neck. So whoever took them also removed their shoes. I can't think of a reason to do such a thing, in all honesty. It's a rather strange thing to do, isn't it? I'd wager it's a wandering thief of some sort. What would you make of the saddled pig then, Guido? Mockery, Finn, what else could it be? Guido is very... He just brushing off things. Kinda suspicious for now. What we ought to do, Guido, is give Eugene all of our support. I understand it's painful to watch and a mystery in itself, but... It's clear this is affecting Mr. Gustav. Dozens of horseshoes, he said. I am getting tired already, again. Whoever took Eugene's horses must have taken others from somewhere else too. Mark my words, I'm not gonna do a let's play of visual novels. Never. I can't handle that much reading. Phew. Oh no. Which games did I S-rank? The eggs one, apples one, and then I need to S-rank Kiss the Rat, and that's it. I think we don't have any more mini games. Okay. Spare me, Elma. What's going on here? Elma's giving in to old Johan's nonsense, Elise. All I am saying is that folks need closure. It doesn't matter who's truly behind this, we need answers. You think we need to believe in the witch to get closure? I can't agree with that, Elma. If it's closure folks need, then we'd best make certain it's the good kind. I just don't see how we will ever make sense of this, Heinrich. Not like this, Elma. Definitely not like this. I don't think I have ever seen Mr. Heinrich this angry. I'm sorry, Mama. You were right to tell me that. Elise? Oh, I wouldn't want to interrupt. I will call in a doctor from Primodorf as soon as possible, Mrs. Elizabeth. However, without Eugene's horses. I understand, Father, thank you. Is this about your goats, Mrs. Elizabeth? They are not eating now, Elise. Their eyes are fused shut and the milk smells awful and... It's as he says, Elise. My goats won't make it to Saturday, I'm afraid. About this matter, Mrs. Elizabeth. I understand your concerns, but folks will know better than to make any remarks. We must have faith in our neighbors. Certainly, Father. Remarks. I am concerned about our standing in town is all. With all this nonsense about the witch, what if... We are not witches, Mama. I won't let anyone say anything about you or about Grune. April's too young to be fretting over this nonsense. I ought to defend Mrs. Elizabeth as best I can too. Aren't you tired of being in here all day every day, Lep? Oh, I just came back from Miss Velma's. Miss Velma's. I was telling her all about old Jochen bad temper. He's losing his mind, that's what. Folks have been considerably less tolerant of his outbursts lately, at least. Yet I have yet to see Father Hans or Mr. Gustav do anything about it. He is an elder, Elise. Folks don't want to make too much of it. Anyhow, what did you go to Miss Velma's for? Mrs. Vilma doesn't tell her much about what's going in town, you see. She likes me to come by to chat a little. I thought gossip was a sin. Why, I'm still a simple nun. I will have to wait until I die to become an agent. For goodness sake, Lep. Lep Kuchen spends too much of her time holed up in here, that's for sure. Oh, Elisa, won't you talk some sense into Marlene for me? You old folks are truly so stubborn. What's wrong? Marlene here is criticizing my sleeping habits of all things. Why not worry about my tremors instead, Marlene? I have good reason to worry, I'd say. Are you having trouble sleeping at night, Mrs. Mechtilde? On the contrary, lass, I get my fair share of sleep. With all this going goings on, old Mechtilde. I am well aware what is it you are afraid of, Merlin. Why, it's not the witch if that's what you are saying. You do tend to wander about in the evenings, Mrs. Mechtilde. Bah, not you too, Eliza. Truly stubborn, that's for certain. Yeah, blacksmith should be suspicious because who else can remove horseshoes? Oh, it's awful, isn't it? Meaning to ask about the horses as well, Lizzie. I suppose. We found nothing worthwhile to tell the truth, but I'm still trying to make sense of those horseshoes. There's only one thing we need to make certain, folks. We can't lend way to old Johan's nonsense. Truly, Mrs. Merrily. I must say, however, no, it's best I don't say it. Might as well come out and say it, Tristan. Of all explanations, the witch would make the most sense. How can that be, Mr. Tristan? It would explain everything, is all. I'm not saying I believe it. Oh, we're all losing our minds here. Folks want an easy answer, I understand that, but if what I saw in the woodland last night was at all real, then I can't completely discredit the possibility, can I? Okay, I'm gonna try to S-rank the Kiss Rat mini game, and then, yeah, I will finish this episode here. I can't read anymore today. Ah, Liz. Anything but this wretched game, Jacob. How did you know? That's all you would ever want to do. Oh, I was hoping to keep Grune distracted. I will play it with you too. Hooray! Maybe I need to play this on keyboard instead of gamepad. Controller, I mean. Okay, fuck it. Okay. Playing on keyboard was worse. You pass. It's a tie, it's a tie. I was distracted, that's all. Here you go, Lisa. Fit for a tie. That's so much. So, no. so few of money. I will save scam until I get S rank. I don't care. And then I will not play this stupid minigame anymore. Rosmarin saved me here. Fuck that. I thought you didn't want to play Kiss the Rat, Elise. I won out of spite for the silly game. I will run out of rewards for you at this rate. Stop asking me to play it then. Yeah, fuck that game. Okay, I'm saving and then I'm done for today. Okay. Yeah, I don't have much to say for now, so yeah. Thanks for watching and goodbye.